I'd be remiss if we didn't just jump right into the women's Unrivaled League. For for those who don't know, the Unrivaled League was founded by Brianna Stewart and who else? Who else is it?
I think it was like Diana Taurasi was part of it as well. And
Yeah,
hold on, let me gotta
got
make
it.
sure.
I got it. So Unrivaled was founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. Right. So the league has 6 teams, 6 players on each team. Um, the league started in January of this year. They have basically it's a three on three league for the women. There are currently 6 teams: the Laces, the Owls, the Mist, the Phantom, the Rose, and the Vinyl. And you have names such as again Brianna Stewart, co-founder. We have Nafisa Collier, again another co-founder. Jewel Lloyd, the Gold Mamba. Jackie Young.
They got some hoopers.
They got some hoopers. Angel Reese.
She was getting cooked in the rap. I ain't gonna hold you. She's been getting cooked. She's been getting cooked.
Yeah.
I love Brianna. I love Brianna, but she got dusted.
She got hot sizzled and chefed up.
She got left on a donut, bro.
Right.
How you get dusted like that?
We got Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray. Alicia Nate Carrington.
Yes.
Azura Stevens. Sabrina Ionescu.
She got cooked too in the one-on-ones.
Aaliyah Boston.
She's been cooking.
Skylar Diggins.
I'm happy for Skylar. I'm happy. Like, people called her washed and said she couldn't hoop like that no more. She had a great year. She had a great year in Seattle, taking the Storm to the playoffs, which no one expected them to do. And they went and then go to Unrivaled, and not only just like showcase the fact that she still got it, but like she's still an asset in the W. So
absolutely,
shouts out to her. Like, I'm happy what she's doing.
I'm happy what she's doing too. I'm happy with all the ladies. I'm happy this league was even founded. The biggest thing about the WNBA, the biggest problem with the WNBA, people may say it's the playing style, but it's really not. It is more the fact that these women who are professional athletes get paid as much as or less than what me and you would get paid for doing regular jobs.
There should be no reason why me and Sabrina should be making the same salary.
Right. WNBA salary. We're not talking about salary. We're not talking about like, the Nike deals and everything like that where they really get their money. We're talking about you becoming a professional athlete and getting paid damn near minimum wage in New York.
Especially in New York. And you a champion on top of that?
Yeah. When I say minimum wage, I mean like you're making less than six digits a year.
Yeah, if you're under 6 digits,
professional athlete. Like, they make less than a minimum NBA player. So, and I know TikTok and YouTube gonna go crazy when we say this, when we talk about this. But the thing about it is they need to get paid more. Right, these women need to get paid more. They, at the end of the day, they are professional athletes, and they need to be treated as such. The W has had its highest grossing seasons last year. The highest ratings they have had ever these last maybe 3 or 4 years.
Especially when the finals was in New York, like people they was watching. Like, don't ever tell me New York is not a draw. There we go, Brunson for the 3.
New York is a draw for sports in general. Like, no matter if the Knicks were bad and they're not, Brooklyn's not playing well. Brooklyn's not playing well.
They got a future.
If they have a future, and if they don't do hot nigga moves like they did last time to get Kyrie and KD and James Harden and all this other stuff, maybe people will want to go to Brooklyn as an alternative. Like,
yeah, they got to do.
But that's a whole different thing. As for the ladies, this Unrivaled League, listen, it is basically the women's version of the Big Three.
Shout out to Cube, man. Cube got to get his credit because I don't think he gets enough credit in terms of like the Big Three is about to go on 9 seasons as a league. Yep. Like people thought it was going to be defunct after like year 1, and for him to kind of continue that, use his idea, apply that to the Olympics, and now it's being applied in Unrivaled. Ice Cube and his partners that funded that helped launch the Big Three should get more than their just due in terms of what they've done for the game of basketball.
No, I agree 110%. And believe it or not, they have some players who are looked at in the Big Three, and they end up getting tryouts. And the Big Three originally was looked at as for like retired players, players towards the end of their playing days, or like I said, more or less more retired players, and it began to open up to most ages, to most age groups, even though some of the older dudes in there are still dogs, aka Joe Johnson, aka Katino Mobley. Like, you have players in there that are hoop is hoop. That at the end of the day, hoop is hoop. Like no matter what, if you know how to play ball, you know how to play ball forever.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
But I feel like the Unrivaled League is great for women's basketball. You essentially take away the need for them to go overseas to play.
Yeah,
and you eliminate. And I'm saying this with the utmost respect, you eliminate another Brittany Griner situation where it, even though that's a freak situation, you eliminate situations like that by keeping the women in the country to play. And also the eyes of the eyes of the NBA are still looking at you. Especially if you're somebody up for a contract. You play the end of the season and you're playing at the beginning, you playing the Unrivaled before the WNBA season starts, and you're up for a contract extension and teams are looking at that, best believe you're gonna get your just due. Like, I feel like this was the best thing to happen to women's basketball in a long time.
I just wish that Cheryl Miller, if Cheryl Miller was born, not Cheryl Miller, Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, Teresa Weatherspoon, Lisa Leslie, if those four mothers of the league were able to just like, if they were born like 20 years later.
Ooh.
20 or 30 years, like 25 years later, like to reap the benefits of what this league is offered today, there would be more eyes on that project. There would be more eyes on the WNBA if you had a Lisa Leslie today, if you had a Cynthia Cooper, if that man did not take us away and take Maya Moore away from us.
Man, that man took Maya Moore away from us.
Took Maya Moore away from us. Yo,
that's like when Sheldon Williams got
Candace Parker pregnant.
Got Candace Parker pregnant. I was like, oh my God, I'll never forgive you. My God, I'll never forgive you.
I'll never forgive with a huge ass 5 head in the middle. Like, how do you let a dome chrome butt face like that knock up royalty like Candace Parker? Man, that burned me up.
Yeah.
Like, like when I saw the ones. at Unrivaled, you know who I thought of? Who would murder everybody? Cappy Pondexter.
Cappy would dog out most of those women. Oh my god.
She would not lose. You see clips of her going against Sebastian Telfair doing runs.
Man. And Sebastian comes from the Marbury family, so you know he ain't no slouch.
So you know the family is full of dogs. Right?
Oh my god. Epiphany Prince. A younger Epiphany Prince.
Tina Charles. Younger Tina Charles. Tina Charles in her prime.
Oh, blocking all that shit up. Like, Tina Thompson.
I mean, at one point in time, she was the all-time leading scorer.
Yep.
Who else? Katie Smith. Dawn Staley would love it because he's an ultimate table setter. Her and I think Tina Pinachero from the Monarchs.
Yes. Yo.
Remember them teams? Remember the Monarchs?
Yes.
Her, Yolanda Griffith.
Yo, Tina was literally like the Jason Williams of the league. And then she's up for the Hall of Fame this year too. So
yes,
so I'm happy. I'm happy for her. But the W is trying to expand. I know Detroit is getting their team, potentially might get their team back.
The Shock might get their team back. Charlotte
is in the running.
And Miami as well. The Miami Soul might come back.
So if you look at it, the W is making money, right? And virtually the NBA is making money too, to allow the W to prosper as well and thrive. But this also, them with expansion, eliminates shit like what we saw last season, where a shit ton of people were just released and scattered around for no reason. Like, looking at the tea leaves last year, when everybody was getting released before the season was started, and it was insane. And it's like, yo, there has to be a place for these women to play, because these are professional athletes. And it sucks that the WNBA makes women play 4 years in college.
Yeah, because Juju would have came
Juju
out.
ready now. Juju ready
now. She's ready now.
Juju ready now.
Juju's ready now.
Like she ready now. Paige, she been ready.
Yeah, she just hide in the school. Like Paige is ready. Juju would be the Kobe that they've been waiting for.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, if y'all can call Maya Moore Jordan, Juju is basically Maya Moore 2.0.
Yeah.
May not be as dynamic, but she simplified what she could do best. And she's a bucket getter.
Bucket.
She's a major bucket.
Bunches.
Like,
buckets and bunches.
You don't see many 50 balls in the W. I guarantee you, when she comes in the league, it's not going to take long for her to get a 50 piece.
It's not going to take long for her to get a 50 piece. I think Caitlin Clark is going to get a 50 piece this coming year.
I think she might get a 40 piece, but she might give you like a side of like 20. You know, she might give you a side of 20 as well, 20 dimes on the side.
Right.
Like, she's not just gonna just, go for it. She's gonna get you that 40.
For sure, the 40.
She's gonna get you them 20 dimes. She'll probably get close to touching 50, but she's gonna be more concerned with passing the ball and getting her teammates set up. Because this year, her squad, the way it's looking up through free agency, she has a squad. Like, if I'm New York, I'd hold my title a little closer, a little tighter.
A little bit tighter.
Because Minnesota's going to come in pissed.
Oh, yeah. Minnesota is coming in pissed off because
Minnesota's pissed.
Yeah.
The Aces got better.
Listen, the WNBA Finals. Being a fan of a New York team, right?
Yeah, we never get those calls.
We never get those calls.
Never.
For us to get the calls that we got, yeah, the league is tight, especially Minnesota, because Minnesota, in all honesty, was the better team.
They were.
They were the better team
by a bucket.
But we'll take it. We'll take it. Good job.
Like the Aces got better.
Mm-hmm.
The Sparks got better when they got Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey and Cameron.
And Cameron's coming back from her injury, so yeah.
Cameron's coming back from injury. Derica Hambry. Who else? What is her name? Oh,
like they got a squad.
They have dogs over there.
And even then, they set up Seattle lovely too.
Seattle looked stupid on paper.
Seattle's getting set up. I mean, you already know Dallas is getting, the top pick. So one of the top picks. So, Dallas is gonna be you get whoever they get. And
Dallas about to get Paige.
Listen, you already got a co-star that can hoop. So like you can go to Dallas and Dallas needs something right now after trading away Luka.
Yeah, they need something to believe in because
they booed their owners like the nigga was Vince McMahon after he fired Bret Hart after the screw job, basically.
Right. Luka screwed Luka.
Luka screwed Luka. Or when Tony Khan had a chair and sat up on the stage after he fired Punk and said, I'll take it. I'll take the booze. That's basically how the new owners came in. It's like, are they booing us? What did we do? I'm like, I traded away the franchise.
Also, shouts to Ricky Starks too.
Yeah, finally fucking freedom.
Yeah, my guy. But
Demon home.
Yeah, he back. He here. He
here now.
He's here. So I